there. No. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I am dressed as everyone's favorite creepy doll, Chucky, to talk about the wonderful history of Halloween. I am beyond excited to be making this video because researching this was so interesting. But yeah, let's jump into me straight rambling about Halloween. Samhain is the Gaelic word meaning summer's end. It is a pagan religious festival held from October 31st to November 1st, and it comes from an ancient Celtic tradition. The point of the festival is to welcome the end of the autumn harvest and usher in the dark half of the year. They would finish their autumn harvest and celebrate by lighting a wheel on fire, which represents the sun. Participation was mandatory, sometimes lasting 3 days and 3 nights, or be punished by the gods. Some sources even say that the celebration would last 6 days, and it was basically just getting blackout drunk and eating everything. Pagans believe that on October 31st, there was no barrier between the human world and the spirit world, welcoming dead loved ones, but also wearing masks, a practice called guising, to look like ghosts and appease the spirits with food and wine. Enter the Christians. In the 5th century, Pope Boniface tried to move the celebration to May 13th and make it All Saints' Day, or All Hallows Day, saying it was to celebrate saints and martyrs. The term hallow deriving from an Old English word meaning holy. Pope Gregory would move it back to November 1st in the 19th century, making October 31st All Hallows Eve and All Souls Day November 2nd. October 31st would become All Hallows Eve, with some of the traditional pagan beliefs with a mix of Christian influence, because of course, and it would later get adopted by Americans, somewhat due to the England immigration, but during that time America would reject a lot of the pagan traditions and just cherry pick what they liked. It wasn't until the 19th century, when Irish immigrants came over and brought all of the traditions, that it became more widely celebrated. Wiccas and pagans today still keep the holiday alive by celebrating it as closely as possible to the Samhain festival. So let's talk about traditions. I'm gonna butcher the name. Saugenins? No. Saugenins? Oh god, someone help me. This was considered a more personal bonfire that people would light during the festival, mainly to protect farmers from like fairies and witches. Ever wondered where jack-o'-lanterns came from? Turnips were made into jack-o'-lanterns. This was done to scare off a creature called Stingy Jack, who was made to wander the world because he got banned from hell, and he carried a little turnip lantern with him. Trick-or-treating did in fact exist. Around the 16th century, Ireland called it mumming. You would put on costumes, go door to door, and sing songs to the dead. At this point, it was like mostly like baked goods, but at some point it changed to cake. I want cake. Specifically soul mass cake, which was probably largely due to the Christian influence at the time. Over the centuries, treats in trick-or-treating would be a plethora of different things, from fruits, nuts, and even toys. It wasn't until it got more popular in the 1950s when candy companies started making small packs or individually wrapped candy for general convenience for families. In Scotland, young men would dress up and be called geysers, pronounced geezers, because they were wearing disguises, which started the custom of Halloween costumes, similar to mumming, if not the exact same thing. The traditional black and orange colors that are seen during Halloween also have a meaning. During the Samhain festival, black would represent the death of summer and orange would represent the autumn harvest. Bats also played a significant role in Halloween. Bonfires would attract insects that would then attract bats, and bats were believed to be harbingers of death. Also, just PSA, if you have a black cat like I do, don't let them outside around this time of year. People are crazy, so please keep your cats indoors. And finally, on to current Halloween. It is still very much celebrated to this day. Somehow Utah got voted the biggest state to celebrate Halloween. I'll leave it linked down below, but I have a really hard time believing that. But yeah, it was estimated in 2022 that people spent $3.6 billion on Halloween costumes alone, not only for like themselves and their children, but their pets as well. Also in 2022, $3.1 billion was spent on candy, and these numbers are only expected to go up this year, with almost a possible $1 billion increase. So the holiday is very much alive and well. We love it. It is my favorite holiday. I'm obsessed with this holiday. It was really interesting researching for this video to see how Halloween has evolved and changed over the years. Yeah, this is my favorite time of year. I love fall in general. I love the colder weather. I love the food that comes with fall. I don't like being scared though. I'm a little bitch. But I like horror movies. I've been binge watching The Fall of the House of Usher on Netflix. Definitely go check it out if you haven't. I love it. I'm like on like the 5th episode. It's so good. I would have finished it all last night if I didn't have to go to bed. Leave me some comments down below. I want to know, what are you dressing up for Halloween if you're dressing up? What are you doing? Like, are you going trick-or-treating, going to a party? I say you're never too old to go trick-or-treating. And what's your favorite horror movie? Mine is As Above, So Below. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button. I post new videos out every Saturday, so don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss another upload from me, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye! Goodbye!